hero pattern with so many incidents. Raglan gave a score. He took actually the Oedipus from Of All Things as the basic model, and then gave other heroes scores as to how many of the 22 points they had in their lives. It's Raglan's pattern that is the one that I used. His mother is, here's the hero tradition from Raglan's The Hero. I'm getting this from the Study of Folklore, an early book that I edited. His mother is a royal virgin. His father is a king, often a near relative of his mother, but 4, the circumstances of his conception are unusual. 5, he's also reputed to be the son of a god. 6, at birth an attempt is made often by his father to kill him. But 7, he's spirited away, and 8, reared by foster parents in a far country. 9, we're told nothing of his childhood, but 10, on reaching manhood he returns or goes to his future kingdom. 11, after a victory over a king or a giant or a dragon, he marries a princess. 12, 13 becomes king. 14, reigns uneventfully, but 15 prescribed laws. 16, later he loses favor with his subjects. 17, is driven from the throne of the city. 18, he meets with a mysterious death. 19, often at the top of a hill. 20, his children, if any, do not succeed him. 21, his body is not buried, but nevertheless, 22, he has 1 or more holy sepulchres. So, Oedipus gets 22 points out of the 22, Theseus gets 20, Romulus 17, Hercules 17, Perseus 16, etc. I don't remember off the top how many Jesus got, but it was high. You are just an illustration.
There are other similar savior figures in the same neighborhood at the same time in history. Mithras, Attis, Adonis, Osiris, Tammuz, and so forth. And nobody thinks that these characters are anything but mythical. And their stories are so similar, most of them in fact having some kind of resurrection or another, sometimes even with celebrations after 3 days and so forth, that it just seems like special pleading to say, oh, well, in this one case, it really happened. The early church fathers understood this was a problem because they were already getting the same objections from pagans. They said, what you say about Jesus, we've been saying about the Dionysus and Hercules all the time, what's the big deal? And they didn't believe in them either anymore. And so the Christian apologists, the defenders of the faith, would say, well, yeah, but this one is true. And you see, Satan counterfeited it in advance because he knew this day would come. Boy, I tell you, that tells you 2 things right there. That even they didn't deny that these other Jesus-like characters were before Jesus, or they never would have resorted to something like that. Satan knew it would happen and counterfeited it in advance.